Okay, so welcome to our certified title chat workshop. Very first time we've done these title workshops, and I'm really excited. I don't know why I didn't start them earlier, but I am glad we are doing it now. And I hope that this is the beginning of something bigger and better, because I really feel like connections and community are something that Scentsy as a whole is something that we've found in Scentsy. Those of us that have been with Scentsy for a long time, that's why we're still here. It's because of the connections that we build, the community we feel, and having each other who, those of you who are in the same kind of mindset in your business or the same trajectory in your business, helps when you're it helps when you're all together in one community at a certain time, so that you can bounce off each other and ask each other questions and get support from each other, right? So at the end of this, we're going to chat about continuing some kind of community for you as certified consultants to just be that community, whether it's a messenger chat or a Facebook group. I like Facebook groups because they're easy to pop on when you can, or even a Marco Polo group. I love Marco Polo because I can see the person I'm talking to, and they can see me. So welcome to you, certified consultants. Because you are a certified consultant, I have no idea as a whole. Like if I say I'm talking to a certified consultant, I have no idea where you are in your business unless I know you personally, because certified consultants make up the majority of Scentsy community. Because if you got into Scentsy yesterday, had an amazing launch party, and sold $1,000 and promoted in like a day or two, then you could be a certified consultant and you could be as new as yesterday. But you also could be a certified consultant that has been in this business for 10 years and just is happy being a consultant, right? That's the beauty of this business of Scentsy. And that's, I think, why Scentsy sort of stands alone. Scentsy tells you when you join that it is up to you as to what you do with this business. You, not your sponsor, not your brother, sister, husband, wife. It's up to you what you do with this business. And that is going to change possibly throughout your years as a consultant, and maybe it's going to stay the same. So I'm going to be speaking to you guys as your director, your superstar director, in the two mindsets that you could be in right now here as a certified consultant. One of those mindsets could be, I'm happy. I love just selling to my customers, and I love taking care of them, and I love getting 25% sale commission on my sales. Or the other side of you that says, okay, I am ready to make something more of this business. I'm good. I feel good with my sales, or I don't. Maybe I need to grow my sales, and I want to expand and make this my full-time job eventually, or I want a full-time paycheck at least. So certified is the beginning of everything, no matter what you want next. So because you have already hit, I'm going to share my screen real quick. Because you have already hit $1,000 in sales in your Scentsy business, you are a certified consultant. That's how you were promoted. So yay, celebrate. You have already achieved your first promotion and your first raise. And as long as you have hit that 1,000, you are getting 25% on every single PRV that you sell. PRV is just personal retail volume, in case you didn't know. And also, if you have a Scentsy Club referral, that PRV is 15%, but that's a very small percentage of your PRV, if you have any of that. Also, you have the opportunity to get a 5% bonus every single month. And that comes when you sell 2,000 or more in a month, in a calendar month. Some of you may not have known that. I did not know that for the longest time in my Scentsy career. I had no idea I had the potential of getting 30% instead of 25% on my paycheck. So what do you need to know to move forward if you are not okay with just this paycheck, the 25% of your own sales? You need to know what you need to move to the next level. So we're going to come back to what we need to do for PRV and stuff, but I want to tell you right now what you need to do if you're thinking, I want to move on. So your title right now is certified, and the next one would be you would be lead. And to hit lead consultant, you need to know a couple of terms. So personal wholesale volume is how much you sell less your commission. So it's 75% of your PRV. Level and frontline. So each consultant that you sponsor that clicks your join button would be in your downline, and the person that joins directly under you is your frontline. And then group wholesale volume would be you and all the people that have either clicked your button or clicked those people's button. That's your group, and what they sell is your group wholesale. So your income potential is basically unlimited based on the fact that if you continue to go out and sponsor new people and teach them how to sponsor new people and teach them how to sponsor new people, then your group just keeps expanding. But expanding your group does nothing for your paycheck unless those people are actually selling. So that's why it's not a pyramid scheme. Pyramid schemes mean that people join and you get a paycheck just by people paying something and clicking your button, right? That's not how it works. You still have to sell, and your whole team is selling as well. So that's where the promotion comes in. So to promote to lead consultant, you yourself need to have 500 PRV. This is all in one calendar month. And then at least one person has to hit your join button, and they need to be active. So one active frontline in a month. And then all of you together, you and every single person in your downline, needs to sell at least 1,000 wholesale volume, which is personal volume minus your commissions, in 1 month. Okay. So any questions before we move on? That's what you need to move from certified to lead. Let me tell you why you would want to move from certified to lead. There's a couple of reasons. One, when you get 25% or 30% of your sales, that's great. That's an awesome paycheck. But say I sold $2,000 and I got a $600 paycheck. That's awesome. But if I want a full-time paycheck, then the bigger dividends or the bigger bonuses are going to come once I expand my downline and I'm helping them promote and grow their teams. So once you get to star, superstar, director numbers, eventually the paycheck will tilt, and the higher percentage of your income will be from your team volume, and your sales volume will be a little bit lower than your team. So that is the income potential for growing beyond certified. Another potential that is immediate is once you promote to lead consultant, as long as you were paid at lead the month before, you will show up on the consultant locator, meaning customer hears about Scentsy from someone, doesn't know any consultants, goes on to Scentsy.com and says, looking for a consultant, or tries to buy something on Scentsy.com. They always connect you to a consultant. They never do a sale from Scentsy.com. They connect that person to someone on the consultant locator that's near that customer. And you don't show up on that consultant locator until you're paid at lead or above. So the number of orders that you could get in a month that you don't even know the people, the potential is huge if you're paid at lead or higher. Okay, does that make sense? Let me just make sure nobody has asked a question. All right. So now let's talk about what you need to make sure you're doing, no matter whether you're going to stay at certified, that's a choice that you make, or you're going to go for growing, lead, and hire. We all need PRV because that's where our commissions come from. So let's talk about some things that we can do to get PRV. One thing is Scentsy Club. If you haven't started talking about Scentsy Club to your customers, that is something that could be automatic PRV every single month. If you don't understand Scentsy Club or you don't have your own Scentsy Club, I urge you to go to your website, click on Scentsy Club, and just create one. Even if you're not going to pay it, just create one so that you know how it works. This month is a huge month for Scentsy Clubbers because there are tons of scents that are going to go away after this month. And if people love them, they want to get them forever. And Scentsy Club is the way they do that. So Scentsy Club is a definite PRV booster. Another one is referrals. Your people, your circle is so big, right? When you have your launch party, when you first start, you're going to have all of your friends and family that want to support you there, right? If you keep going back to those same circle, those same 20 people or whatever it is, and asking them over and over and over to rebuy, they're going to get sick of you and they're going to stop, no matter how much they love you. So you need to be continually expanding that circle so that you can reach new people. And one of those ways is referrals. So say you put into place something like, if you refer someone to me that buys $30 or more, I'll send you a free bar in the mail. Or if you refer somebody to me that hosts a $200 party or more, I will give you a free mini warmer of your choice. And these things that you're giving them are things that you've hopefully gotten either for free in your kit or that you've gotten for hostess rewards, or you can use the perpetual party reward that is attached to each party. And then the third one would be, if you refer me to someone who joins my team, then you will get maybe, I don't know, $30 warmer or something. You pick what it is. But have some kind of program that's sort of set in stone, maybe even do it on a postcard or in a little graphic that you can send to people. And that way people don't feel like they have to support you by always buying. You may just reach out to people and say, hey, do you know anybody that loves, sorry, I didn't understand that. Sorry, I'm getting distracted looking at y'all stop in the chat right now. Go cut you off. Sorry. Where was I? Shoot. Referral program. Oh. Reaching out to people and saying, hey, my Scentsy business is growing and I would love it if you could connect me to somebody you know that loves fragrance or that loves candles or that loves diffusers and oils or something. And of course, if they love you and want to support you, maybe they can't buy right now, but maybe they know somebody that can. Okay. All right. Next. So we've talked about Scentsy Club. We've talked about referrals. Parties. Parties are the way to expand your circle. Because if you have a hostess who invites 10 of her friends that you don't know, and maybe 8 of them purchase from you and 2 of them host new parties, look at that. Your circle is just growing and growing and growing. And parties are not only, y'all gotta stop. I keep seeing these messages pop up. Parties are like your way to grow your team and your PRV, because every single party that you have, don't call it a party, but every single party that you have has a host kit attached to it. Did you know that? So if you are looking to build your business and grow your team, you can use those host kits to offer to your hostess. And then if your hostess declines, then you can offer it to anyone in that party. And if all of those decline, then you offer it to all of your VIPs. people that like Scentsy. And that's the way that you can offer a discounted kit, even in a month where Scentsy is not discounting a kit. Has anybody ever done that here? Offered a host kit and done that? Awesome. Yay. Awesome. I have done it. And it's a great way for people who don't want to spend $99 or more to get into the business and take the opportunity and create something huge for themselves. There's a couple people on here that have taken the kit and have done amazing things with their business. And I'm not going to point them out, but you know who you are. I'm talking to you. So next up, I want you to think about a store that you go to that has closed during COVID. Everybody knows one, right? Everybody knows of a store that's closed because they couldn't make it in COVID. So think about if you were on social media, or if you were a customer, a Scentsy customer of X consultant, and you did not receive any calls or texts or see any posts of hers over the last year, you would assume that business is hard because economy stinks right now and they have had to go out of business, right? That is what people are assuming about your business if you are not showing up consistently. And I will tell you time and time again, consistency is the key to your business. Whether you're in this for big paychecks or just sending your kid to dance lessons or whatever it is. So if you show up, meaning you are following up with your customers every single day, every time somebody orders, you're sending a thank you text, a little gift that says thank you, a scent circle in the mail. You're sending them a text or an email that says when their item ships, and you're sending them a 2-week after email or text that says, did you love your stuff? Tell me what you like the best, or something. That is what follow-up is, and that's called customer service. I forgot the word. That is called customer service. That is not, people make it scary because they think they're being pushy, but really when you're doing follow-up the right way, it's all about customer service, and it's all about the customer and making sure they are happy. That's all it is. So if you don't have a follow-up system in place where you are consistently following up to make sure that their warmer works, or they love their scents, or their diffuser is going, or whatever, if you're not doing that consistently, that's the first thing I would do to show up consistently in your business. The next thing you could do is make sure you have a business page on Facebook. A business page is searchable on Google. And if somebody said, Scentsy consultant near me, then, or in Richmond, Virginia, or wherever, you would pop up eventually because you have a business page, because it's a public business page. The other thing I was telling somebody the other day, when you're posting on your Facebook profile, you can do that. You can post about Scentsy on your Facebook profile, on your personal profile. It's better to just incorporate it in your life. Absolutely no flyers should go on your personal profile, because that is seen by Facebook as spam, as being salesy, and they will shut it down and nobody will see it. So you might say, why isn't anybody commenting or whatever on my post? Well, it's because they're not even seeing it. Your Facebook business page is where you can post all that, because that's what it's there for. It's your business. You are a business owner, and your Facebook business page is for that. The other part is your Facebook group, and that is where your customers stay, right? That's the people you invite in, and they're there because they love Scentsy and they buy from you already. So they expect to see Scentsy there. That's where you also post fun stuff to engage them and make a community and get them to sort of form bonds with each other and tell jokes with each other and I mean, there are some great Facebook groups in these bunch of people on this grid right here. There are great Facebook groups that I have seen, and they're interactive, and you are showing up every day. And I'm super proud of that. If you don't have a VIP group right now, maybe consider doing one. But if you are somebody who's saying, I just can't get sales, I have the same people buying over and over, and I can't expand my circle, check back and make sure you're doing all those things that I've mentioned already. And then we can talk. If you haven't done all those, put those into place, and then come to me or come to your director and talk about what else you can do if you haven't done those things, or if you've already done all those things. If you are ready to expand and grow and go to the next level, recruiting is something that you may not feel comfortable with yet. But I will tell you that when you make it about the other person, just like you're talking about a host, when you make it about the other person, it feels more comfortable. It feels like you're listening to what they need or want, and you're giving them an answer to what they need or want. And that takes sort of all the stress and the pressure away. So I would highly recommend going to the training tab and watching a training every single week. Just pick something. If you want to work on social media, if you want to work on recruiting, if you want to work on Scentsy Club, there's trainings galore in there. And if you want YouTube people to follow, I can give you YouTube people to follow. But just show up, because showing up consistently is the thing that your customers need to see from you, or they won't believe you're sticking with it. They will believe that you're just a fly by the seat of your pants person who is not going to be there for them. And they want a Scentsy girl or a guy that's going to be there for them when they need Scentsy, right? So be there consistently for them. That's why we recommend being active every single month, so that you're actually out there working your business every single month and not just when it suits you, right? Okay, I'm going to stop talking and give anybody time for questions, and I'll check the chat and see if anybody was actually, nope, just clowns. Just kidding. Anybody have a question? Okay, you can still raise your hand or unmute yourself and ask a question, but real quick, would you guys be open to doing like some kind of Facebook group with just certified consultants to sort of be a community and help each other and give each other ideas and ask questions? Sometimes it's daunting. Like if you're a certified consultant, you don't want to ask a question in front of everybody. Maybe if you had, you would. Yes, cool. All right. So I am going to put somebody in charge of creating that group. And if you want, awesome. If you want a leader to be in there, one of us will be in there. But I don't think you need a ton of leaders in there, because that's what we have in Flava, right? I want you guys to feel connected and be able and autonomous, right? And just be yourselves. And I am happy to be in there, or somebody else can be in there, or you can just do it on your own. So I'll talk to somebody about making that group, and then y'all can decide among yourselves. How about that? All right, I'm going to stop the recording.